Tonight on WVUA News at 6, Isaac has made its way to central Alabama.
So could you be in for severe weather? We'll have the latest. Plus, the hunt is on for a robbery suspect in Tuscaloosa, and your information could really pay off. The details coming up.
And we'll get you ready for Bama football as the countdown to 15 draws closer.
You're watching Alabama's WVUA News at 6 with your award-winning news team, Lynn Brooks, Philip Coleman, weather with Richard Scott, and sports with Gary Harris.
Topping our news tonight, Tropical Depression Isaac has brought some storms to our area.
Some places were under threat of severe weather, and could you be under the gun for a stormy night? Also, what about those heading to Texas for Bama's first game of the season? WVUA's Daniel Sparkman has the latest.
Thank you, Philip and Lynn. Across West Alabama, we are seeing a few showers out there. In fact, most of the showers have now gone over to parts of Mississippi. We're seeing intermittent showers here across our part of the area, but I did want to also mention that there is still a tornado watch for some of the western counties, including Greene and Sumter, Choctaw, and Washington County. That's until 10 o'clock tonight, and then we'll take one more wider look at where Isaac is now. Tropical depression in northern Louisiana, expected to go up through Arkansas, Missouri, and then over into parts of Illinois and Indiana during the next day or so. So we could see some showers continue through the area, but we should see some clearing as well through the weekend. I'll have your full forecast coming up.
Alabama Power is sending crews to help storm survivors in Mississippi. According to a spokesperson, about 390 crew members are headed to Jackson, and they'll be working with local power company crews to help restore power.
On your home team crime watch, a Tuscaloosa gas station robbed in broad daylight, and it's all caught on tape. Take a look at this surveillance video. Police say this happened at the Texaco station at 2015 Skyland Boulevard. Around 3:30 Saturday afternoon, a man entered the gas station, demanded money, and then left the store on foot. If you have any information, call Crime Stoppers at 752-STOP. You may qualify for a cash reward.
Right now, the Bama Nation is putting on their game face as the Tide gets ready to go after its 15th national championship.
Bama fever is in full swing as we get closer to the official start of the football season. There are now only 2 days left until the Crimson Tide will take on the Michigan Wolverines. They face off at Cowboy Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. and will be televised on ABC. And Saturday's game will be one for the history books. It's the first time Alabama and Michigan will play each other during their regular seasons.
WVUA's Jennifer Edwards has a look into Alabama and Michigan's football history.
Director of the Bryant Museum, Ken Gaddy, has been keeping up with Alabama football for as long as he can remember. He says in the past, beating the Wolverines hasn't been in the Tide's favor.
Alabama and Michigan have only played 3 times, and we've come up short twice of those.
And when it comes to the Crimson Tide tradition, Michigan isn't far behind.
We have the biggest stadium in the country. They've had 3 Heisman Trophy winners, and they have a great fan base. They've been sold out for over 200 straight games at their stadium. So they have a big tradition that is equal to or just below Alabama's tradition. So it's going to be a great game, and to meet their fans, I think it'll be very special for the Alabama fans.
Someone who's getting a taste of both schools' spirit is Meredith Lynch, who is a former part of Tuscaloosa's Incident Command. Lynch now works at the University of Michigan.
Living in 2 college towns in Tuscaloosa and here in Ann Arbor, it's just amazing how everyone's just so passionate about football, and we're all just really excited about the game.
And of course, she says her recent move from Tuscaloosa to Ann Arbor has been quite the conversation starter.
It's been very interesting. Everyone's asking my opinions about it, but I'm just going to watch the game. I'm going to enjoy it, and whoever wins, I'm going to be happy.
Reporting in Tuscaloosa, Jennifer Edwards, WVUA News.
And one place Crimson Tide fans can get their fix for that football craving is at the Bryant Museum.
And visitors will notice big changes when they check it out. Organizers tell us they have a brand new entrance with a new admission center. It has new flat screen TVs and other features. Plus, along with the Tide's 2 BCS National Championship trophies, Fans can also see 2 sets of national championship rings on display. Now, the Bryant Museum is open daily, 9 a.m. until 4. Admission is $2 for adults, senior citizens, and children, and $1 each. For more information, call 866-0772-BEAR or go to our website. That's WVUATV.com.
And WVUA is the place to start your football Saturdays. Don't miss Crimson Tide kickoff starting this Saturday, September 1st at 8 a.m. Gary Harris will have complete game day coverage with special guests, a breakdown of the matchup, and feature stories on the Tide. A new season of Crimson Tide kickoff, it starts Saturday.
And the Tide's first home game will take place Saturday, September 8th. Bama will take on the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Kickoff is set for 2:39 p.m. and it will be televised on the SEC network. And if you're making plans to bring the entire family to tailgate at the Capstone, you'll want to know about any changes for this year. So for a shortcut to the U of A Game Day website, just go to WVUATV.com, click on Numbers and Links.
And what about if you're more into local high school football? This Friday, tomorrow night, the first big Friday night for high school football, Gary Harris and the WVUA sports crew will bring you all the highlights from all the big West Alabama games. That starts at 10:35 right after our 10 p.m. news. Still ahead, Mitt Romney takes center stage at the Republican National Convention.